Welcome back to Box Office Now, where we go over the latest box office numbers for the week. If we take a look at the daily box office, you can see this week resulted in Avatar crushing it at the box office. However, Strange World outperformed my expectations, topping the menu this week in sales, with spoiler alert also surprising us, topping Brendan Fraser's The Whale. So 5 out of 5 of the movies I predicted from last week were in the top 5. Not too tough of a week considering what's in theaters right now, but it's definitely going to be interesting next week when we see how these movies continue to perform. If we look at the movies in order of how they're performing at the box office, the number one spot being Avatar The Way of Water, with $434 million earned this week off of a $460 million budget. It's definitely going to be interesting to see if this movie keeps the momentum and, even gets close to $434 million next weekend. Black Panther came in at second with $53 million earned off of a $250 million budget, putting the total sales to $786 million. Coming in at third is Violent Night with $35 million earned off of a $20 million budget. The total sales are now $55 million. Strange World got the fourth spot with $15 million earned this week off of a $180 million budget. The total sales are now $57. Obviously, this movie is it's had a tough ride. It's definitely had a tough time. The menu here at fifth with $14 million, being $1 million short of topping Strange World. Definitely was surprising that Strange World outperformed the menu, but it is what it is. They have a $30 million budget to get to, so I think they're probably going to make some bit of profit, but I don't think the menu is really going to be too crazy. Black Adam right under the menu at the sixth spot with $6 million off of a $400 million budget. The total sales are now $390 million. Obviously, with this hitting streaming, I think Black Adam's going to start phasing out of the box office come here shortly. Devotion got $5 million, putting it at the seventh spot on the box office. Off of a $90 million budget, the total sales are now at $19 million. So this is obviously going to be a huge bomb, and that's sad because it did look interesting. So that's unfortunate. She Said got $2.6 million this week, making it the eighth biggest box office. Off of a $32 million budget, the total sales are now $10.6 million. So they're getting towards that budget, but I don't think it's going to perform that well. I think it's going to start getting phased out with more movies that come. Spoiler alert, managed to pull $1.2 million, making it the ninth biggest box office, pushing off The Whale, which is actually really surprising because, Brendan Fraser seems to be getting a lot of popularity right now, so that's kind of shocking. Empire Light, sadly, only pulled $311,000 this week, making it the 10th. Lastly, let's make some predictions for next week. I'm calling my top 5 now as number 1, Avatar The Way of the Water. Number 2, Babylon. Number 3, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Number 4, Violent Night. And number 5, Puss in Boots The Last Wish. See if I'm right. Anyway, guys, that's today's show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join the Wolf Pack. Peace.